For decades, the charm and charisma of the Rat Pack captivated audiences around the world. But behind the glitz and glamour, there are untold stories waiting to be shared. One of Hollywood's most beloved icons, Ernest Borgnine, has decided to open up about his friendship with the enigmatic Dean Martin. What was Martin really like when the cameras weren't rolling? What secrets did Borgnine know about the King of Cool? Prepare to uncover the truths behind a friendship that shaped an era in Hollywood like no other one that will change everything you thought you knew about Dean Martin. Let's start by diving into the relationship between Ernest Borgnine and Dean Martin. Borgnine, a brilliant actor, was on the set of From Here to Eternity when he had a life-changing encounter with Martin. As Borgnine walked off the set, Martin pointed at him and casually said, "Now there's an actor." To many, this may sound like a casual compliment, but to Borgnine, it was a moment that stayed with him for years. It made him realize that Dean Martin wasn't just another smooth-talking entertainer. He was a genuine person who had the ability to lift others up. Now let's rewind a bit and look at who Dean Martin was. Born Dino Paul Crosetti in Ohio, Martin had a tough start in life. Raised in an Italian-speaking home, he struggled with English and even dropped out of school. But often, it's those who break the rules that have the most interesting stories. Dean tried everything: boxing, bootlegging, and even adopting the name Kid Crochet in the boxing ring. Eventually, he found his calling in music, where his smooth voice caught attention, leading him to stardom. His big break came when he teamed up with comedian Jerry Lewis, forming an iconic duo. Their comedy act was a huge hit, though it didn't always start off smoothly. After a rough first performance, they refined their act into one that had the audiences in stitches, landing them a spot on The Ed Sullivan Show and a lucrative deal with Paramount. But despite their success, tension between them began to grow. Dean felt overshadowed by Jerry's antics, leading to their eventual split in 1956. It was a tough decision, but Martin proved everyone wrong by going solo, focusing on his singing career, and releasing massive hits like That's Amore and Everybody Loves Somebody. Meanwhile, Borgnine's rise in Hollywood was just as impressive. From his early days in television to his Academy Award-winning performance in Marty, he carved out his place in film history. His roles in classics like The Dirty Dozen and Escape from New York kept him busy, and he even starred in the popular TV show McHale's Navy. Over time, Borgnine became a beloved figure in both film and television, known for his versatility and work ethic. Despite their vastly different career paths, Borgnine and Martin shared a close friendship. Borgnine recalled how Dean's compliment on set made him feel appreciated, and he described Martin as a wonderfully kind and down-to-earth guy. Dean's ability to make everyone around him feel special, without the ego and pretense often associated with Hollywood stars, was what made him so admired by those who truly knew him. Borgnine shared stories of how Dean always had a joke ready to lighten the mood, and how his friendship was a steady support during tough times, including when Dean lost his son, Dean Paul Martin, in a tragic plane crash. The bond between these two legends was built on trust, laughter, and authenticity. Whether they were making each other laugh on set or simply enjoying life away from the spotlight, their friendship was real. In a world full of superficial connections, the friendship between Ernest Borgnine and Dean Martin reminds us that the most important relationships in life are built on mutual respect and care, and they're the ones that truly last.